Welcome back to LatiNation. I'm your host, Humberto Guida. Now, up next, we catch up with the new star of 24 Legacy, Dan Bucatinsky. Now, on the Secret Agent Super Spy series on Fox, Dan plays a top-secret communications analyst for the CIA. It's the biggest role yet for this veteran of shows like Scandal and Grey's Anatomy. And coming up, the Argentine-American actor talks about his beginnings in New York as well as his passion for producing, plus the difficult, often lonely road many actors travel in pursuit of their dream. Check it out, it's Dan Bucatinsky, only on LatiNation.
My name is Dan Bucatinsky. I am from New York City originally. My parents are from Argentina. I grew up speaking English and Spanish in the house, even though I used to argue about it all the time. I did not want to speak Spanish, but I'm glad that I now learned. I grew up always wanting to be an actor. I was in plays in my elementary school, and then in high school, and then in college, and I studied American history, and I went on to move back to New York to become an actor and a writer and a producer, and I now live in Los Angeles for 25 years, and I'm excited to be on this new show, 24 Legacy. I'm almost finished recovering the list of sleeper cells.
We all owe you a lot, Andy.
I know.
I want you to run the takedown with Locke. Coordinate with regional law enforcement agencies.
I can't do anything until you restore my clearance.
Already done.
It's very exciting to be part of a show like 24 Legacy. I had been on a show, Scandal, for 3 seasons, and then I went on to do another show called Marry Me, which only did 1 season. And then this past year, I got a call about a new 24, and I was a real fan of 24, the original 24. So I didn't even know they were going to make a new 24. So I was very excited by the prospect, and then I had a meeting with the creators of 24, Howard Gordon and Evan Katz and Manny Cotto, and they told me that they were thinking of having this character who works at CTU, named Andy, be this kind of anxious, some sarcastic, put upon, convinced he's about to get fired all the time, has been there a while and has a long history with Rebecca Ingram, who's a character played by Miranda Otto. And as they talked about it, and we talked together about it, and we discussed and we laughed, I realized that I could potentially be part of a show and occupy a space that Chloe occupied in the original 24. And it was very exciting to me. So after that, I went through the process. I tested for the part and was lucky enough to get it. We shot the pilot in Los Angeles with the original pilot director of 24, Stephen Hopkins. So it's been a real blessing this whole time.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, my leg hates me, but we finished IDing all the sleeper cells. They're being rolled up.
It's good news.
Yeah. You know, for anybody who is struggling in this business or any business, anybody who feels like they're marginalized by being gay, marginalized by being Latino, marginalized by being short, tall, anything that we are that is the truth of who we are will sometimes open doors and sometimes close them. That's the world we live in, and it's true. And the point is, you have to sort of follow your passion and be as true to yourself as you can. And at the end of the day, if it winds up opening doors for you, then that's great. And if it doesn't, it will open a door down this way. You got to know how to pivot. That's the most important advice I give anybody, which is like, know how to pivot. You can't be rigid, and it helps.